Well, welcome back. This is Imbalances. Let's get right into it. This is kind of a piggyback onto institutional candles. It's an area of interest. Let's go ahead and grab. Did I do it on here? I didn't. It's okay. But like in the last one, imbalances area of interest. Do you remember this? Yes. Let's put an exclamation mark. So, in terms of respecting and non-respecting, now put that same concept, but looking at an imbalance. So, what an imbalance is the gap between two candles, like the wick of a candle with the wick of another candle, and the amount of space that is leaving in between the candle in between. So this candle right here, this blue candle that I'm hovering over, the wick of it, right? It stops right here, right? Right? And then the candle right here that I'm on, the wick is right here. Boom. So this area right here, we'll call it an imbalance. Right? It didn't go to it near it didn't like yeah, it didn't trade into this imbalance right here, but that is an imbalance, and I would mark it like this. You know, I'll use a rectangle, which it's in this right here. Scroll down, rectangle. I use rectangle to mark imbalances, and I have a template. Right click, template, money. So I use the eyeballs emoji. I'm a YouTuber, content creator. I'm good. I know about the emojis, you know. So that helps me on the chart realize that there's an imbalance and just keep an eye out on it. So I'll put the eye emoji. Let's find an imbalance that actually hit and respected or disrespected. This red candle, the wick right here, stops right there, and then the next red candle right here stops right here and opens up. It gives a opening of this large body candle, which is an area of interest. It's area that prices still needed to fill. It filled up this amount of area, but now there's an imbalance in a large candle. So as you can see, candles, and this is on the weekly, so this is a large amount of data over a large period of time. If you're a scalper, you can have hundreds of trades within this area, this length of price. For example, from here to here, that's 175 days. That's half a year, basically. You know, that's close to half a year. Like 6 months and stuff like that. So you know what I mean? So that's a lot of trading, and that's off of the weekly imbalance. That's why you go over here, you rename. I do WIB. W is for weekly, IB is for imbalance. So that's my shortcut of doing it over here. But it is an area that it took half a year of just respecting it. And if you knew that in the moment, that's one of the things that will be good for you guys to latch on to, which is realizing that, yeah, I'm talking about this stuff, it's already passed, but now you're going to be aware of, you're going to catch these type of things in the moment while it's happening. And as you can see on the lower modules, how to profit off of it, that's where, for me, how you're going to profit off of it. But first you have to get exposed to it and aware and get reps in on how to find it. So let's find another one. So this is an imbalance right here, right? Let's just go ahead and find another one. Let's see if we can find one recent. I'm gonna delete this just because it did not go in. Oops. Let's just delete that. It's in our face. See, you see more institutional candles than imbalances, but imbalances are good to know. To learn how to profit off of it and stuff like that, which I'll be sharing both. Which right there, oh my goodness, clean. I see this institutional candle. You see it perfectly hit that once, and if you caught this, at least, whew, boom, come down, came back up on lower time frames. You'll probably see different format, and you can catch another, whew, boom. And once you see how much money is can be made off of this type of move, and even less than that type of move, you will see why trading is a solution and all the above. Like this is one right here. Even though it's lighter and you have to look for it more, it is an area that if you're in the moment and you catch it, that is an area that it does like to respect, or it's an area of interest. You let the market and the bias decide which way it's going, but yes, it's an area of interest. DIB, daily imbalance, right? So after it hit this imbalance, pew, shot down, and oh my goodness, this is a large amount. This is a stupid amount, you know what I mean? From this, it started from this imbalance. It did not look back after, you know. So it's just like something to have in your mind, that to be aware about, to have when you're profiting. The next module, we'll be talking about how to profit using both of these, and this is where you're gonna really want to, you're paying attention here because you need to be aware of this is even a thing. I'd also say, before I say what I'm gonna say, is go into the market and go into different charts. I'm gonna go into a different chart just to see if I can find another imbalance before I wrap it up. But yeah, go and do the exercise of finding it on your own. Oh, I found one right here, and I'm seeing this based off of what already happened. Usually, yeah, let's see, just to show you guys. Boom, this red candlestick, the wick, and the wick, right? I see that if you did mark this as an imbalance, this is how it played out. So once again, showing that it respected. And like I said, if you are seeing this in the moment, you could put an entry like this. If you're a day trader, you know, you're on the daily right now. I'm on a daily right now, but like I said, anything you master up here is gonna be, you're gonna have to master on the lower time frame. So this is the best to master the easy stuff first, and then the harder part, which is the 1 minute and stuff like that, is definitely the harder. You know what I mean? So boom, that's 3 times what you risk right there. 3.5 times what you risk right there if you caught that trade. That's a setup. That's a clean setup right there. And how long did it take? If you got it right here, I got it here, that would have took you a week to make 3 times what you risked. It would have took you a week, right? To make 3.5 times what you risked, which is more than the banks, right? It's more than the banks. They do it at a yearly rate, so still great. But this is the power of trading, you know, and that's on the daily. Let's go on the 15-minute real quick and show an imbalance. And actually, let's just save it for the next. Let's not get sidetracked. How to profit using them will be in the next module, and I'll go more in detail for both institutionals and imbalances. I'll see ya.